Hey everyone, today's video is about when you get amnesia and forget who they are, so they try to remind you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And let's get going. You wake up in a hospital bed, your head throbbing with pain. Blinking, you take in your surroundings, sterile white walls, the faint beeping of medical equipment, and the scent of antiseptic. Confusion swirls in your mind as you try to piece together what happened. Your memory feels like a fragmented puzzle, with crucial pieces missing. The door to your room opens, and two men suddenly walk in. They look concerned, their eyes full of worry and love, but you can't place them. The taller one has spiky red hair and a broad, comforting smile, while the other has a wild blonde hair and a more intense gaze, a mix of frustration and vulnerability in his expression. "Hey," the redhead says softly, stepping closer to your bed. "How are you feeling?" You blink, struggling to find your words. I don't remember. Who are you?" The blonde one tenses, his fists clenching at his sides. "Damn it," he mutters under his breath. "They said this might happen." The redhead shoots him a look before turning back to you. "It's okay. I'm Ijiro Kirishima, and this is Katsuki Bakugo. We're your boyfriends." You stare at them, your mind racing. Boyfriends? You can't remember anything about them, but the word stirs something deep within you, a sense of familiarity, of belonging. I'm sorry," you say, your voice barely above whisper. "I don't remember." Bakugo steps closer, his expression softening, despite his usual tough exterior. "It's not your fault," he says, his voice surprisingly gentle. "You hit your head pretty hard. The doctor said you might lose some memories, but they should come back." Kirishima nods, his eyes full of determination. Moyan, we'll help you remember. And we can just start with the basics, okay? Do you remember your name?" You nod slowly. "Yeah, I remember that much." "Good then," Kirishima says, his smile widening. "That's a start. Do you remember anything else about us? Anything at all. Doesn't have to be big." You close your eyes, trying to sift through the fog in your mind. Bits and pieces flash before you. Laughter, warmth, the feeling of safety, but nothing concrete. "I think just feelings, no specific memories." Bakugo sighs, running a hand through his hair. "All right then, let's take it slow. We can tell you about us, about our relationship, and maybe it'll jog your memory." Kirishima pulls up a chair next to your bed, and Bakugo does the same. They sit on either side of you, creating a protective barrier that makes you feel oddly safe and secure. "We met at UA High School," Kirishima begins, his voice steady and comforting. "We were all training to become pro heroes, and you were in our class. And we got close over time. Really close." "Yeah," Bakugo adds, his tone a bit gruff, but filled with an underlying tenderness. "We started as friends, then more than friends. And then we realized that we loved you." Your heart skips a beat at his words. "Loved?" "Love," Bakugo corrects himself, his eyes locking onto yours. "We love you, still. That hasn't changed." Kirishima reaches out, gently taking your hand in his. "We used to go out on dates, train together, and just hang out. We had a lot of fun, but we also went through tough times. We were always there for each other." You look down at your hand in his, feeling a spark of recognition. "Tell me more." Kirishima smiles, a hopeful glint in his eyes. "One of our favorite things to do was to go to this little cafe that was near UA. They had the best pastries, and they loved their chocolate croissants." We would just sit there for hours, just talking and laughing. Bakugo smiled softly, and he always made fun of how I got crumbs all over the place. And you said I ate like a barbarian or something. You can't help but smile at that. A small, tentative smile. That just sounds calming and nice. It was. Kirishima says, his grip on your hand tightening slightly. And we also had movie nights at home. You'd always pick the cheesiest rom-coms. And Bakugo, he would pretend to hate them, but we all knew that he secretly enjoyed them. Shut up. Bakugo mutters, but there was no heat in his words. I tolerated them, not liked them. I just did because you liked them, Mayan. You laugh softly. This sounds surprising you. It just feels familiar, but it's still so foggy. It's okay, Mayan. Kirishima assures you. It'll take time, and we can even go through photos, videos, anything that might help. Bakugo nods. We'll be here with you every step of the way. You're not alone in this. As the days pass, Kirishima and Bakugo stick to their word. They bring you photos of your memories together, recounting stories. And little by little, fragments of your past began to resurface. You remember the way Kirishima's laugh filled the room, how Bakugo's gruff exterior had a heart full of love and loyalty. One evening, they brought you a video. It was a recording of the day that you spent at the beach. The three of you were laughing, playing in the waves and basking in the sun, watching it. You felt a surge of emotion, a deep connection to the people in the video. Do you remember this day? Kirishima asks you, his eyes hopeful. You nod slowly, tears pricking at the corners of your eyes. Yes, I remember. We had so much fun that day. Then, do you remember us? Bakugo leans forward, his gaze intense. I think I'm starting to. It's still blurry, but I feel it. I feel the love that we had. Kirishima smiles, tears shining in his eyes. That's all that we need, Mayan. The rest will come with time. Bakugo nods. We'll make new memories too. We're not going anywhere. And as you sit between them, you feel a sense of peace wash over you. Your past may be fragmented, but with Kirishima and Bakugo, you're ready to rebuild it one memory at a time. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye.